Yo, what up? This case, man, of Basta, man, and Nandipha, man, is bigger than we thought. And as the proceedings go on, it gets bigger and bigger. But I will try to break it down to you guys so that you can you can understand where we are now. Nandipha and Basta, we all know. If you've seen my previous video, we all know they were there were two people. Nandipha, she was the one who was claiming the body, and it turns out Nandipha claimed three bodies in prison while Basta was in prison. Firstly, he went there claiming the body, saying is the is his father, and when again he said is the brother, is a friend of his brother, and for the third time he went there to claim Basta's body, claiming that he's a customary wife. So this woman has claimed three bodies in that prison, and no one, there was never a research, there was never anything. This thing is big. You know why, guys? The big, what makes this thing scary and big is because of politicians are involved. And this guy, okay, Basta, let's talk about Basta for a moment. Basta is a rapist. Let me don't, I'm not saying to forget about that, but mind you, Basta have millions, hundreds of millions in the bank. They've seized almost 100 million at his Absa bank. I don't. It's not that. It's not his account. It's obvious he's using people's account. Maybe he was using Nandipha's account, but he has hundreds of millions, and he's connected with politicians. So the politicians were implicated here. Hence, they when they went to fetch Basta, they went to the private jet, and they came and said it was they in Tanzania they've asked that, so they went there with the private jet. In most cases, when police, especially when it only goes top cop police to with a private jet, they want to tip and employ the enemy that that's how this how we're going to do, we're going to move like this, blah blah blah. I think that was what was happening, because at this point we know this cops, like we know a lot of people are implicated in this situation, so we don't trust cops. I personally think cops are involved here. Cops have been bribed, and have been bribed with millions, because here's the thing, they've tried so hard to protect him on a higher level. So you can't bribe a commissioner and a minister of police with 1,000 or 100,000. That guy gave those people millions. It was claimed that he gave them 5 million, but I now think it's more, because of as times goes on, if they try to, as they reveal more stuff, you can see that these people they've done more. But the question now is that what's happening with Nandipha? Is Nandipha regretting what they have done? I personally think she doesn't regret. No, she regrets the fact that she was caught. But looking the previous how she moved, I think she wouldn't do it other way. You know such things. You know that whatever she knows, that whatever she did was fucked up, but considering the life she was living, I think she'd be like, I wouldn't, even if I had to do it again, I was going to. But she has kids, man. I'm not sure again, because if she has kids, two beautiful daughters, and they're girls, man. She left them for Basta to run with Basta. And look at them now, they don't even know what to do, they don't know the next step. This lady, she wants to rely at Basta, she doesn't, and it's even late for her to act. So we can't, if Basta escaped that prison on its own, and then when he was out, he dated Nandipha. Then we're going to treat her like a victim. We're going to be like, nah, she was manipulated, blah blah. But here's the thing: Nandipha started to go to prison to visit Basta 2017. and Basta only left last year, which is 2022. So that relationship was built. She was doing business with Basta. She was doing business outside because of she had property companies, that were claimed that they are not, those things were scammed. The name of the property, I talked about those. I've spoken about those things on a previous video. So she's involved. She's involved. So we can't treat her like. I know, especially if there's girls who will be listening this, they're feeling, they feel sorry for her, and they want. In some cases, it happens that when a fugitive is going with his loved ones, they tend to treat them as victims because you don't know. Because of fugitives are dangerous because after you've helped them, they can kill you. So that hence, in most cases, they treat those people like victims. But when it comes to Nandipha, we can't because of those corpses, those dead bodies that were claimed. Where was those body going? Like, she's even involved in dead bodies, and uh, she got Porsches. She did all of this. So she's a bit she's a criminal. Like, there's no other way to put it. She's a criminal, and she will be charged. Even today, we are expecting Basta to show up at court, but obviously Basta won't say anything. And Nandipha's she was suspended to 17 on the 17th of April. So we'll see what will happen. But I think Nandipha will be charged. If the justice system is lenient, or they feel for her, she should maybe at least serve 50 years. Cause she's involved. Because of it turns out that even their maid, the woman who cleaned for them, she was murdered. I think that's also the case. So, but I think a lot of people will go down. It's either a lot if they don't kill Basta, which is likely they can kill Basta, and so that this whole situation, because they can't trust that Basta won't rat on them, because just the thing, Basta has been sentenced with 75 years. 75. That's mean this guy was going to he will do life. He knows that. So why will he not read to these guys? And he doesn't have children. Like, it's not like they will threaten him with something. Nah, you can't threaten Basta with nothing. He's just an asshole. Just a guy, man, with money. So you can't threaten this guy. He doesn't. Nandipha, she just met Nandipha. So you can't threaten him with Nandipha again that I will kill him. No, like he's just the guy who's on his own. So we don't know, but let's hope for the best. I will keep updating you guys. This thing is big, and the security company G4S, that company, that a lot of people are implicated in that company. It turns out, guys, I'll give you more details in another video because of